Or maybe
on the 25th one we do, have like a good 25th podcast. And then put up like funny clips from it, 23. And then have that is
was that 23 or 24?
Or you could, you know what? Or you could save them and chop them up, and then we could use them for like drops, or use them for.
We could use it for the mixtape, for the tape. That shit would be perfect because it'd be like, hey, like what, and then go straight into some heat.
Hey man,
that'd be dope.
Yeah, this dude, man, was something else.
Are you on yet? Are we on yet?
We always on, baby.
I was listening to some podcasts last night.
Man, it's like
I
edited some of that.
My little brother.
Are you?
We went to Greensboro to see my sister yesterday.
I used to tell y'all that, so y'all be like, cool, be all.
Sometimes they have like
safe
ones about design, but usually I listen to the criminal ones, and they talk about crimes and shit.
What
podcast? No, I
listen to entrepreneurship.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like Rogan. And I like
I try to
the Kid
check some of that shit out too.
If I'm driving, I'm like I have to listen to some type of story. So
what?
What you say to you? You say something about him?
What?
When the joint's at the end, you always say something. Oh, that's about the end of this or some shit. I don't know what you say. That's what I'm asking.
Now I'm lost, nigga. You put me on the spot. What did I say?
I don't know.
Oh, I said it earlier.
Yeah, I don't remember. Boy, you always say it when you.
Anyway, welcome to the Layover podcast. It's Fuzz Jaxx, Kush, Sam Brown. Got my man Lewis, the rapper, in the motherfucking building. Man. Make some noise, y'all. Yeah. Hey, yo, you know what? Glad to see everybody here this week. It's been a couple weeks. We've been MIA. I'm in MIA. Sam and I'm MIA. Now we all here together. So let's.
We're back to the routine.
We're back to the routine. Good to see everybody. Lou, glad you stopped there. By the way,
for sure.
Check. 1, 2. We good? Yeah, we good.
Yeah.
So first of all, Sam, UFC. What's new? Let us know. Let's go.
Kill the UFC. Nah, the new card is Saturday though. Is gonna be off the chain.
Shout out to Phoenix, by the way.
Yeah, straight up. What up, Phoenix?
What up?
But the card 211 Stipe versus Dos Anjos.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's gonna be like the last match they had was 5 rounds of 2 heavyweights punching each other in the face. It's arguably the greatest heavyweight fight of all time. The first one. Dos Anjos won by decision, but if you ask any person who watched it, they think that Stipe won. Now Stipe has the belt, and he's given Dos Anjos the rematch because he lost the first decision. You see what I'm saying? So it's gonna be like an all-out, like who can knock who out slugfest this time. But like it's crazy because neither one of them have what do they call it? Animosity. And they're not.
They just want to see who can do it.
Yeah, and they're not.
Just competitive.
Yeah, they're super competitive, but when they're like in front of each other, like, oh, what's up, dude? Blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like you have the fighters who I'm gonna beat your ass, and then afterwards like, oh, good job, man. Yeah. And then you have the dudes ahead of time. They're like, look, this is what
work.
I do.
This is
like,
work.
I throw hands, but just because I throw hands in the ring doesn't mean that I can't look at you and say, hey, you're a cool guy. You know? But yeah, the whole card is stacked, man. That and then the 2 fights that I want to see is that one, and then Masvidal versus Damian Maia. That's like a striker versus a high level jiu-jitsu dude, ground guy. So it's gonna be like
one dude trying to stay up and one dude trying to go.
Yeah, but it's like one dude who, if they're up, is undeniably the best welterweight there is living. And if you take it to the ground, it's undeniable. This other guy's, and it's neither one of them are power people. It's just like he's such a good striker that the amount of strikes will take you down, and the ref will call it. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And Damian Maia is not a person who hits you hard to get you down. You see what I'm saying? He gets you in a position, takes you down, and then goes to work. So it's like it's a really good fight because most likely somebody's not going to get knocked out. It's going to be like he's either going to strike to a TKO or the dude's bundled up, then there's no way to defend more and the ref will call it, or it's going to get taken to the ground and you'll see if Maia can submit him.
Yeah.
UFC.
Gladiator.
I know, right?
It's my. I mean,
could you do that? Yo, okay, Lou, because I know you probably gonna say something.
Lou look like John Jones, don't he?
Hey, you do. Hey, you do look like John Jones. Hey, you do, man. Especially with the facial hair too. Oh, you do, man. But
John Jones is arguably the best fighter of all time, dude.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good comparison.
And that's always been like a huge pothead and known to do other drugs.
John Jones has been a pothead?
Yeah, he's Rick James basically with those hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like the
UFC. He smokes weed and he likes to party.
You can't, like, now it's even to the point you have to be less than 180 the day before. So basically, like, me and you, or us, not you right now, but us sit at probably like 180, 200 on a regular basis because we smoke so much. Mm-hmm. If we stop for 2 days, we will be at 180 or 178. Mm-hmm. That's what a fighter can do. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because, like, it's something that it stays in your system as far as, like, in your urine, but they know that psychoactively
it's not really affecting.
It's not affecting the fighter 2 days after it's been done. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Mm. So if you ingest, like, if you eat stuff, that's going to react different than if you smoke it. That's going to give you a higher level. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, that's why if you eat something, you're more likely going to have effects of hours versus like if you smoke one joint, you're going to have 30, 45 minutes, maybe an hour. Unless you got something that I don't, then bring it to me because I'd love to have it.
Yeah. What was your question?
Yo, would you get in the ring and fight?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, right. Would you get in the ring and fight? Let's say, what's your weight?
I'm probably like 155. 160.
So he's what?
That's McGregor.
That's McGregor. Would you fight Conor McGregor for 5 minutes for $5 million?
I mean, yeah, I take to that.
$1 million a minute.
I mean,
but you got to do that 5 rounds or
$1 million a minute.
They got 5
minute rounds.
I get $1 million a minute.
You get 25 million.
I get a weapon.
You get a weapon?
I got some damn nunchucks.
You got a weapon in your hands.
Yeah, I got a weapon.
I mean,
$5 million for 5 minutes. You gotta make it through the 5 minutes, though.
I'll take
Is it broke up?
He says it broke up.
Yeah,
you can't give that much money.
There's a rap in there, but 5 minutes, so you gotta make it through a round.
Either way, man.
You got 5 minute rounds. You gotta go, and it's $1 million.
You take a clean shot.
No.
I get knocked out.
That's not real.
I get knocked out
115 and you're knocked out. It doesn't matter if you're 200 pounds. You take a clean shot.
That's what I'm saying.
From a female fighter at 115.
And he definitely gonna hit my ass. That's what he do for his life. That's like asking he gonna beat me in a rap battle.
I'm telling you, if you watch it, hey look, fuck all the Floyd Mayweather.
That's why I said $5 million.
You see what I'm saying? Fuck all of that. If you watch him in an octagon, it will blow your mind.
Who, Conor McGregor?
Yes. The fact that he went against Nate Diaz the second fight, and it was 180 something, like 186 versus 170. Mm-hmm. It's a 15-pound difference, and he went up a weight class. You see what I'm saying?
And he won?
Yeah.
Yeah, hell no.
Like when I say, like, if you watch him, like, he does stuff where people don't even know it happens. Even Alvarez, the last fight, was like, yeah, the 2 times I went down, I didn't even know what hit me. I just hit he was like, I would be boxing, and all of a sudden I'd be getting up like, oh shit, what the fuck just happened?
Damn.
Like, had no idea what hit him. Didn't know if it was a left or a right or an uppercut or, you know what I'm saying, an overhand. He was just like, I went from boxing to just sitting on my butt, getting up, defending myself. I was like,
yeah, no, it's got to be more than 5 minutes. I mean,
but that's when like the difference.
If I get knocked out, I still get the $5 million.
Yeah, you still get the money.
Hell yeah, I can get knocked out for $5 million. He gonna hit my ass once, and I'm you know what I'm saying? That's all I need. That's $5 million.
Hey, that's all it's gonna take. Him, though. You might catch him. You might.
All right.
Win that
I'm not calling
it. If you get knocked out, we say 100,000.
I'm telling you, if
100,000.
Yeah, that's it, man.
Who? For what?
If we get knocked out.
That's my hospital bill.
That's
when
what
they're
you get.
boxing.
He says,
They have ways to get other boxers.
I don't know, son. I don't
So
know.
when they're swinging,
I need
they're like
250.
this, what they'll do is
quarter
they'll
mil.
Quarter
When
mil.
you win, you know.
Yeah,
quarter mil.
You lose,
That's
you
like
get quarter mil.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
win, you get
Oh,
mil.
yeah.
All
That's how I
right.
learned how to fight.
If you look at MMA people or MMA fighters, the way that it works is they don't box like that. What happens is they're either in too close for range to cause commotion or far enough away to use feet. You see what I'm saying? So it's like the second that I can disturb you with a foot, that's different than me, because then you put your hands down. You see what I'm saying? Exactly. You can put yourself in different positions that you can. A boxer has to figure out with just his hands how to get the hands out of the way.
If they let me train for a good year, I definitely would go in there and swing on Conor McGregor for $5 million.
It don't matter. It wouldn't last worth a shit. You saw one of the lowest ranked UFC dudes
I ain't say I was gonna win
versus CM Punk, who's been trained in wrestling and all that, but like is not a UFC fighter or UFC whatever. Trained in mixed martial arts for a year, and then went into the ring with a fighter who'd only fought 2 professional fights before that.
He tore him up.
Got his ass whooped in the first round in 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
It's like Kimbo Slice.
But Kimbo actually came back, was a fighter.
Yeah.
Let's see that later.
Kimbo Slice.
Oh man, R.I.P. Kimbo Slice, bro.
Straight up.
Man,
R.I.P. Big Black, man. R.I.P.
Oh,
Big Black.
That's what I was just about to bring
R.I.P.
up. Yeah, I used to watch that like every day, bro.
Masvidal.
Yeah.
Kimbo Slice put on Masvidal, the dude I was telling you he's fighting this weekend.
The
Backyard fighting. You
Robin
can look
B.
up Masvidal in backyard fights. You see him walking the fence, Kimbo sitting there. Like he was Kimbo was his promoter back in Miami when they were fighting in the backyards. His name's Gamebred. It'll be like Gamebred versus so and so. And you see these 2 dudes fighting, and it's a bald head dude and another dude, and the bald head dude take the first dude out with ease. And then Gamebred comes in, and he's got long hair at this point, but comes in, and like the dude with the bald head, the whole crowd's like, oh man, this guy's about to get his ass whooped. And then all of a sudden you see Masvidal just outbox this dude's ass all up and down. It's about the size of twice of this room. It's just an outside area. Yeah, he's just beating this dude's ass. Like everything this dude. That's a man, a good boxer, man. You can't fuck with him.
I seen Kimbo knock some dude's eye out of his face.
Dread too.
Oh my god. He's a monster.
They not 5,000, was it 9,000? They 5,000.
What?
Yeah. They 5,000. This dude Kimbo Slice fought before he died. That shit ruined his end of his heart.
Like in the ring or
No, after the ring, it was over. They both about died. They both had to go to the hospital because they were so tired and fucking.
I saw that documentary on Netflix.
But
on Kimbo Slice?
On that Dada guy. And they showed the fight with him and Kimbo Slice. Like
that shit was horrible.
That shit looked bad.
I watched it.
Wait, it was like a street fight?
No, the MMA fight.
It was a cage fight.
It was like $250,000 was a purse or some shit like that.
Yeah, it should have paid the fans $250,000 after it was over.
That shit was
for watching
horrible.
it.
They were so like
they were out of shape and shit.
Out of wind, like the first round.
Dang.
It was just like 2 fat guys leaning together on one another. Couldn't punch one another with like alligator arms.
Yeah,
what happened to him?
Huh? Like
Dada
won, but
Dada did win, didn't he?
Yeah, but it was horrible. They could barely like raise a hand.
How'd they get to be so out of shape? I remember.
Well, they're in the shape they were in. Like I'm saying, they're just out of shape. They didn't train. Motherfucker just showed up. Like I can do this.
Yeah, I think they both had way too confident about I'm gonna knock the other one out, so they didn't really.
They ain't trained like no boxer.
Oh dang.
Just kind of like I'm alright.
Man, you get the heavyweight, you got a lot bigger window of
era.
Well, not weight. Like, how about a heavyweight is anything from 205
weight.
to
Era. That's true though.